Hi, this is Mike with Dermaglow, and welcome to the launch of your marketing module. So this and the next 6 sessions are designed to help you build your clientele. And what we want for you to do in this session is to break down your marketing plan into a chain of events and then see what happens for you financially when you work to affect small changes on those events. So in this session, we're going to put a price tag on the efforts that you invest into being strategically proactive. Okay. When you market yourself, you want to think of a chain of events leading up to the acquisition, retention, and referrals of new clients. Every element in this chain, and we'll call them links, will affect your end result, will affect your revenue. You'll be following a systematic marketing review procedure that is repeated every quarter. What this means is that you take one link every week and invest 30 to 60 minutes reviewing opportunities for improvement. So let's say week 1 of quarter 1, you start with branding. Week 2 of quarter 1, you start with your automated marketing session. And then in the second quarter, week 1, you review the branding, the changes you made in the first quarter, and you make new changes if possible. Second week, you go to your automated marketing system, and so on throughout the entire 13 weeks of the quarter. In all, it means investing about an hour a week into growing your business. So this is a minimal investment into small steps, small changes that grow systematically and incrementally over time. Remember our definition for success? Small steps that build continuously and incrementally over time to achieve a desired outcome. One of your desired outcomes in your business is your revenue. So we want to look at the revenue-producing procedures. We want to break them down into their smallest components. We want to affect those components, and that will produce big results. All right, let's show you what this means. You got a calculator? Got a calculator? Follow along with me on this. We're going to go ahead and do it on screen. We may be ahead of you, but what I want for you to do is multiply 102% by 107%. by 110%, by 105%. And when you multiply that, you get 126%. Now I want you to multiply that 126% by itself 3 more times. And what you should get with that is over 250%. Here is what this means. Okay, let's assume you make small changes in 4 of the 13 areas that you define in your marketing chain every quarter. These are seemingly minute changes, a 2% change here, 7% there, etc. You're not trying to change the world. It's the small steps over time that will make big changes in your business. So an example of this might mean that you're 2% more effective in how you answer the phone. And we're also assuming in this example that 9 out of the 13 weeks you didn't create any positive change at all. And again, in the 4 that you did create changes, these are tiny increases. Now, we're going to assume that you duplicated those efforts each quarter, so you got a total of 26% growth each quarter for 4 quarters. It means your total gain is 250%. Okay. What does this mean to you in terms of revenue? Okay, remember, marketing generates clients, and clients generate your revenue. So if the average earnings for a hair or skin professional are around $30,000 a year, and you increase those earnings by 250% within 12 months, it means that you're on a $75,000 pace by your second year. Your time investment into that is an hour a week, 52 hours a year. Your return on that investment in implementing those changes is more than $45,000 in your second year. That is one big payoff. So what could happen if you did this in year 2? In other words, you got a 250% increase in year 1 off the average and another 250% in year 2. So a 250% gain on your second year income of $75,000 would mean that by year 3, you're on a pace of over $175,000 a year. That's a lot of money. And not many people in this industry experience even close to that level of success. So the question to ask yourself is that realistic? Does it make sense what we're saying here? And for the average person, the answer is no, it's not. Because the average person will never make the time investment to work smart, to work strategically, and to proactively grow their business. But for the person like you, the person that makes a consistent effort over time to proactively grow your business, this is achievable. Now, achieving at this level depends on how efficient you are in your practice, it depends on how many clients you have, and it depends on what you're charging. So let's take an example of a possibility. Let's take a combination therapy example that uses two treatments. One is microdermabrasion, and then we follow up with LED light therapy. A microdermabrasion treatment is going to take maybe a half hour of your time. The LED is another 20-minute treatment, but it is self-administering. You do not have to do anything for the LED. So let's say that you charge $90, and most spas are going to charge $125 to $150 to $180 for this service. We're going to be conservative. Your client gets great short-term results from the microdermabrasion. They get great long-term results from the healing from the LED. So $90 from the standpoint of your client is a great value. They get short-term results, they get long-term results, but the key here is that your time investment is only 30 minutes. So if we expand this out, once you have the clients, you hire an assistant to receive and prep your clients for you, and then you hire an office manager to handle your business operations, and it means that theoretically you could do 2 treatments an hour. That means that your total hourly revenue could be $180. Again, now that's assuming you only charge $90. Most spas are going to charge $125 to up to $180. So $180 an hour is reasonable if you had the clients, if you did the marketing. So you get the clients through your marketing program. If you can keep this up $180 an hour for a typical 2,000-hour working year, then you've got the potential to make over $350,000, $360,000 a year. You hire an assistant, again, to prep and pamper the client. You hire an office manager. Maybe you pay out $100,000 in salaries, and you're netting $250,000 a year. Now, is that realistic? Again, for most it's not, but only because most will never make the effort to get to this point. There are always people that do things different and make a lot more money per hour invested. What we want for you to gain from this program is extraordinary success. This is what we mean by being strategically proactive. It is looking for solutions and improvements all the time. The effort that you put into the details translates into success. The effort that you make now determines the success of your business. The success of your business affects the quality of your life. Question for you, it's an obvious question. Would you live better at $30,000 or $200,000? As we said from the very beginning, it's a choice to want more. And as we said last week, your choice has to be followed by actions. So we can set the intention, but we also want the completion. So in summary, your marketing program is best looked at as a series of events that lead to a sale. If you can analyze and improve, make small changes over time in each of those events, you can make big changes in your business. My hope is that you're starting to see how each of these sessions are building upon each other. You have the power to shape your career and your business. The fact that you're investing into your own self-training right now says a lot about you. Okay, so let's get to your task for this session. It's real simple. Your task for this session is to think. It's to think through your own marketing program. What I want you to do are 2 things. Number 1 is write down what your definition of marketing is. And number 2, I want you to take that definition and break that down into 13 events for you, for your business, that will lead up to the acquisition, retention, and referral of new clients. That's simple. So again, this is Mike from Dermaglow. We thank you for your time. We congratulate you on your efforts. It is this effort that will differentiate you from the average beauty professional. You will be a star of the industry if you put out the extra effort. So again, thanks for your time. Bye now.